We are back again with Luke Bax, and we're talking about animals that we share our spaces with. And if you have any animal-related stories or questions you would like to ask, give us a ring, 083 9133 728. Luke, okay, so we're continuing this conversation, you know, as we expand our cities and that kind of thing. Animals need to find a way to adapt. So let's focus on birds, wild birds that we are able to see within our midst. Haridas and Egyptian geese, I mean, they're quite prevalent as well.
So, yeah, Haridar, everyone seems to know the Haridar from it's a very annoying call.
We know it from a filming perspective because they're rather noisy as well.
Yeah, from 5 o'clock in the morning they start calling, you just want them to keep quiet. But like they identified, I mean, they're a big brown bird, a long bill, they use to collect grubs and worms under the ground. Yeah. But what we've done in making golf courses and making like sports fields, we've actually created a perfect habitat for them.
Okay.
And plantations, we've actually allowed their populations to grow. We've also allowed their natural range to increase. So where they were only once found in KwaZulu-Natal or Eastern Cape, they're now found pretty much everywhere throughout the country. And it's just, you can actually see that expansion. As with Egyptian geese, it's the same concept. We've made gardens, we've made ponds, we've made big dams for them to live in, and they've just completely expanded. Yeah, and everyone also knows that they've also got a pretty annoying call. They sit on top of the roofs and shout at each other.
Exactly.
And all you want them to do is go to sleep.
Yeah, and especially, like I said, early mornings, man.
Yeah. For me, it generally seems to be Sunday mornings, my only off day, and they seem to call on top of my roof.
It does happen. Listen, let's take a caller quickly. On the line this morning, we have Ms. Naidu. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, my dear?
Oh, very well, except the heat, but the problem we have is with monkeys.
Monkeys, okay.
Okay, we have 2 burglar doors. Now we've had to put a fine net over it. And then, because they used to come through the burglar doors, they destroy everything. And they go on to jump onto the tabletops. They destroy all our lychees from the lychee tree, mangoes from the mango, and they just one bite from the floor. And it's so annoying.
So you're looking for some
advice. What do we do to keep them at bay?
So that sounds like you've got a troop of vervet monkeys that are living in your property.
And it's not one.
Yeah, that's also the whole troop.
You see them like dozens.
Yeah, they live in a big family group. They don't roam around independently. But what you can do is, especially for the getting into your house problem, is that you've got to just be a little bit. I know it's a little bit of hard work, but you've got to be a little bit more careful when opening and closing doors. So make sure the doors are closed, make sure the windows are closed, especially when you're leaving the house. They tend, for my personal experience, the monkeys, they tend to be a little bit braver when you're not there. As far as the fruit trees go, you've given them a perfect food source in your garden. One thing I found that works for a short period of time is even putting a plastic snake in the tree. The monkeys get a little bit, scared of them. So that works from time to time until they figure out that it's not actually real. Monkeys are very intelligent, so they will eventually figure out that it's not a real snake. But yeah, so what you can do is you can speak to your local wildlife agency, so normally it'll be SPCA, in terms of controlling them.
All right, well, I hope that helps you, Ms. Naidu, and all the best, eh? Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. It seems that, monkeys do cause a lot of problems, monkeys, baboons, and all of that kind of stuff. We're going to be continuing it with this conversation in just a little bit. Remember, if you have any questions you want to ask about wild animals in your area or any comments that you would like to give, you can just give us a ring, 083 9133 728. We're going to be back with Luke in just a few minutes. Right now, let's head over to the kitchen.